Hi everyone, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So welcome to the fourth session of Sociolinguistics. And this week's topic is about language variation and mainly talking about politeness and interaction. And before talking about this week's materials, I'm going to say thank you so much for you guys who already submit your first task on time, which is about code switching, code mixing, and interference. So please let me correct your work. So please give me some time to do the correction, and I will give feedback to your task. Okay, then. By the way, our this week's material is about politeness and also interaction. And if you read the MP, then you will find some explanation, some interesting explanation about this to discussion. So it's in our model, in model 4, page 34 and 35. You can find all the complete explanation about politeness and also interaction. While yes, let me give you some short summary related to what politeness is. So it is explained here that politeness is the means employed to show awareness of another person's face. What is face? Then face means the public self-image of a person. Okay. And then this is the example. The simple example of politeness is like when we in Western culture we use like Mr., Mrs., or MS, Miss, which refers to the woman that we don't know whether she's married or not. It shows that the speaker and the hearer is having like social distance, and so that's why they use title plus their last name. And while the relationship is getting close, is getting closer, they just simply use first name. So first name calling is used when you feel like you are close enough with the person. Okay, so in terms of politeness, then I think for the first time you met someone, then it's better for you to use the title and also the last name. And if you are getting closer, then you can just call him or her by using their first name. Okay, I think that's all for the explanation in BMP. You can read it by yourself in page 34, 35, and 36. Okay. I think it's quite clear in PMP, so please read PMP first before other sources. And then there are some, what's that? Some questions in formative tests in session 4. Yes, it is some quizzes that used to check your what's that understanding about the material, so doesn't affect your score at all. So that's why I think you need to do this one to check your understanding. It's in the form of formative tests and multiple choice questions. So please try that one, and then post your thought in our discussion forum. Write down some examples of politeness and interaction in language variation. So I think yes, politeness is defined differently in every culture. So for example, like when I was studying in Australia, I called my lecturer only by their first name, and just not mentioning Mr. at all. We just like say like Graham without mentioning title and their last name, and that is definitely considered as impolite in our culture. That is why I think politeness is quite relative in every culture. So please discuss all the relativeness in our discussion forum. Bye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good luck.